Thank you very much for that testimony. Our next speaker is Teresa Dudley, PGCEA President, to speak about the budget.
Thank you. Happy Teacher Appreciation Day. Happy Teacher Appreciation Week. The problem is teachers in Prince George's County are not feeling very appreciated right now. The sad thing is that this past week we were very disappointed to hear at the County Council Health and Human Services Committee that to address the budget cuts proposed by County Executive Baker, that there was a presentation to reconcile the budget by significantly cutting areas that will affect student achievement and the ability to retain and support quality educators and improve instruction. After taking time to review the cuts by the county executive and the proposed reconciliation proposed by Dr. Maxwell to the county council, PGCA is formally requesting that you, members of the Board of Education, really take a look at this, because this reconciliation is going to come back to you. And so the things that we have been working on for the past year and a half, including the reserve for negotiations to assist those educators that are off step, the expansion of mentor teachers so that we have 3 additional mentors and 4 additional PAR consulting teachers to help our new teachers who are struggling in the classroom. We don't have enough mentors for our new teachers. The National Board Certification Teacher Stipend was also left on the table. Also, we heard from the GR young lady today. I don't know where she went. Very nice, pretty lady. But that restorative practices and restorative justice is important. We must teach our children the harm that comes from their actions. We have so many students that are suspended for insubordination and disrespect. And we all know that the higher the suspension rate, the lower the graduation rate. We also were concerned about the Healthy Start Breakfast program being cut, and we were concerned about the cultural competency training as recommended by the Student Task Force was left on the table on Monday morning. These items make us not feel appreciated. You saw the Washington Post article. Teachers, the morale is low. When teachers can leave here and go to a surrounding jurisdiction where they don't fear for their job for an accusation that is not true, we're at the bargaining table right now, at an interest-based bargaining table. We have a high level of sophistication in Prince George's County where the school system and the unions sit down at the table and have conversations about it. These cuts significantly will affect our ability to negotiate at the table. So I ask you to think about this as we move forward. Will you have the courage to stand up for these things that are in the budget? Last year, we got to the reconciliation time, and you guys were going back and forth about ILTs. I'm not talking about ILTs. I'm talking about IOUs that our children are here to cash in on because they deserve to be treated with respect, to be taught how to be whole and know their harm, and to have culturally competent, quality educators in front of them who are compensated fairly.
Thank you.
So I will leave these comments with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Dudley. Our next speaker is Jacqueline Taylor, parent on cell phone towers. Ms. Taylor here.